Hell, I gotta get my shit. I be trying to use Cleveland shit. Yeah, fuck that.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. This first and 10. Here we go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. But loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run of fire play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He runs this to the close before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you don't find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder how you score.
Here's McPherson on the handle of the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And he's got that inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down. Now the extra blocking certainly spring that along the way they hoped it would go.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On the gun, it's May. Caught by the tight end, running the corner. And they can't prevent the catch. Wins prevent it. They make the quick stop at the 31.
What's your pan, Dad?
What is that?
It's a table.
Look at the maze. Look at May's table. Look at May's table.
It's a folding table. One bite?
Yeah, you
Look
can
at
put
this
7 blockers
thing.
up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to miss no change. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. It's Henderson on the give. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side. And with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary team?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for defense and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Getting out to his left. And he doesn't feel any right, so he just got rid of that one.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now third down. Here we go, third and long. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. And how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
He's fielded at the 14.
Man, I've been so can't get anything going on.
Stretcher like to give his guys a short field. See how the attack is first down, partner, from 45. Burrow from the gun. And the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. On second and 10, Burrow again. This is pulled in by Cole Hartman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play is on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Bless you.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Man, what?
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Keep the drive moving, partners. Here's another first and 10.
Gun.
Back to the well again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Well, these are kind of run escapes that a balanced defense and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
God damn.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Sorry.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think it's on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's McPherson on the handle of kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now from the gun.
Break that through that ankle ass pass, bro. What the fuck?
Picked up by Daniel. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Another score here in this 1st quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to.
That one splits the upright. And the Bengals push their lead to 21 zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now Miller coming up that kick. It's complete. Kyle Williams. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for May. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Here's May to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And incompletion won't help.
Running for it, it's Henderson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a football
I think
game.
there was a single down in the
Yep.
building.
The Patriots and the Bengals.
And not a single down in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Get you up there.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, Henderson. Get the game to a yard. Play made by Jerron Payne.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the table. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing his May. And this one's not going to connect. And that failure to connect means it's 3rd down.
To throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely, if you find a clean window down the middle, it'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is our last play of the quarter.
She's probably gay. Yeah, she gay. I hope I had choke on.
They now on 3rd down. For the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
That's the money
It all
bag.
looks so simple.
Look
Then
at
the
the
outcome
underwear.
back, sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This is getting ugly early. Intercepted.
Right.
And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football.
You could feel the shake. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Burrow on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good by McPherson. The Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on the head of the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Taking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one.
How the fuck this nigga dropping the ball, bro? Like, what the fuck?
He couldn't do it. That drop room to pay off to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Go here, 3rd down.
Oh, shame.
DJ Turner comes up with it. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. All right, Brock, I'm trying never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
You should never have asked. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Oh, but that nigga make a condition inside.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And it's line forward, takes it after a couple of yards. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it. He makes it just a play. Just moves incomplete. Tough one to obtain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
That one really stings, case because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Hold in at the 20. He's brought down before the return gets called.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So it's first and 10 now from the 30. Rolls back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow to the air now. Completed to his running back. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. And that brings up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space with the laser open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They give it to him again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Given 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Another carry for it. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pick up a 4.
That is just a good, solid run. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's going back on the handout. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage the yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they just destined it into the minimal gain, and some of them, they set up that critical play action for later.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll go down here at the 16. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
There are times quarterbacks got to be precise. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside the pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Wow, first down, he had no gain on that 1st down line.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That's this one underneath. Brooks. Well, he might be close to this league growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air.
Oh my God.
The Bengals get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Now, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it. You don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that for perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fielded at the 7. And he's won just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Keeping it simple, they're just going to throw a deal right up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Keeps away from one. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. He's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 15 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Coach, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Down, and they go right back to it. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Made him throw it. Lays out left side, and then he gets it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. From the gun, it's May. Big slot here to Williams. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
On 1st and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to Henderson. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on a point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots cut into the lead by another point.
42. Patriots 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now the run here from the gun. Face left sideline, and it's on the Anderson. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found the seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters who are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the sack. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
That's good for a 8-ran 3rd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn small losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
May. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them the third down.
What happened? What happened?
I'm gonna be coming in the pool. There's some shit that they added to the goddamn dough.
On the quick hitter.
What happened?
I wonder if it's that
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, horizontal east to west routes, to get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and tremendous walkthrough by the defense to stop that short.
Bubble shoot that dough. How go with that?
You know, Kate, I don't think there's ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, clutch or breakup, even an interception.
Oh.
The offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do. Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They're going right down the middle. The Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Return starts at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down. Back to the air. It's May. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. First and 10 in enemy territory. May looking to throw. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
24-yard line.
Again, it's May. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's May again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again, it's May. And he makes the catch. The For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Crazy.
May now on third down. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air yet again. May. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Henderson. He's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
White 80, 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Plowing up the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. The give now to Henderson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Gun.
The running back gets it on the draw. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, I can't really repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
Here we go. Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals are running them out of the building. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort. It's his want to. It's his will. He's carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.